Ebola, only we in the third world country, we don't believe in ourselves. Otherwise, America is not anywhere close to Congo. But America had gone ahead to work on Ebola. So when the first case of issues of Ebola was being reported, America already had a solution. So why should it be difficult for us when the WHO now have said that with the modern medicines failing, there's a need to go back to drawing board. There's a need to admit Ayurvedic medicine. There's a need to admit complementary and alternative medicine. There's a need to admit herbal medicine. There's a need to admit supplements that works. WHO has declared this. And now, those of us who are researchers have gone into in-depth research. How did I do this? We have a number of protocols approved by NAFDAC that has gone through process. At least they have been listed. We have listing approvals. And these products are also on the market. And people that have HIV are using them. And don't forget that Ebola, Zika, HIV, hepatitis, these are all viral infections. So, will it be difficult for you to know that the treatment for one can be the treatment of another one? Is that not the basis for the treatment of hepatitis worldwide now, that lamivudine, tenofovir, which are clear medicines for the treatment of HIV, are being deployed to treat hepatitis, even without results? But we have also gone that same way to develop protocol that manages and cures hepatitis A, B, C, D, E. And while our patients who were using our protocols for HIV, we now decided to do other further tests to know if they have effects on Ebola. And we took 3 of our patients. We took their CD4 count, we took their viral load, we took their CD8 count, because in science we found out that anything that has the capacity of elevating the CD8 has effect on Ebola. And for 3 months, we monitored these patients after we have initially obtained their blood picture. After we repeated the test, we saw that the CD4 had gone up. And that is consistent with the management of HIV/AIDS, because the CD4 also goes up. We saw that the viral load has come down. It's also consistent with the reports we have when we're treating HIV/AIDS. The most practical one, which is a CD8 count, we found in the 3 patients, the CD8, which we had earlier taken, one was 300, had increased to 600. One was 500, it has increased to 1,419. In all the 3 cases, their CD8 had increased. That shows it could have enormous effect on Ebola. And as for Zika virus, we have similar proofs. And if you take, and I urge you, after you finish with me, take the picture on the wall where the Vice President came to my stand at one of the exhibitions. I handed over this thing that can deal with Lassa fever and Ebola to the to the Honorable Minister of Science and Tech, as depicted in that picture. It's written there. You can have the photograph at the end of this to depict what I'm just saying. So I think if I have given it to government, it's now left for government to even find out this guy that has made noise on this. Why can't we even take it behind to see if this thing really works? That is how countries develop. Ours shouldn't be an exception. Well, we're talking of critical areas of health. We are talking about manufacturing pencil. in the year 2018. So I don't really know.